What is API? Application Programming Interface. When you are working as a sales or a CSM professional, this particular one word would play a very key role in our career as a sales and a CSM professional. Understanding this means you have understood approximately 80% of the tech that you will come across as a day-to-day life. Either when you are pitching a new product to a client, either when you are trying to upsell something, API will always come into the picture. Let's understand this with a restaurant example. Understanding API through a restaurant experience. If you have gone to a restaurant and then you have already know what is an API. How? Let me explain this in detail. Let's say you are sitting at your favorite restaurant. You don't walk straight into the kitchen to get your food, right? Instead, a waiter comes and helps you. This waiter is exactly like an API, application programming interface in the tech world, or I used to call them a digital waiter. Here how your waiter works like an API. So your waiter takes your new order, which is like a create in tech, brings you food and tells you about a special, which is like a read in tech world, changes your order when needed. It's like update in a tech world, removes item from your bill if he has added by mistake. It's called delete, tech world. This is called CRUD operation, create, read, update and delete. This is the crust of our API. Just like restaurants need waiters to run smoothly, modern businesses need APIs to transfer data securely between different systems, follow a specific protocol for information exchange, maintain security. Many people are confused about the endpoint. Endpoint is like the best way to understand. So there is a concept called base URL. So in our case, restaurant address is our base URL. So whenever we are want to take something from the restaurant, our base URL will remain the same. That would be like a 6 block core Mangla. Now if you want to check the menu, it would be like base URL slash menu. In our case, it's like the menu counter where you check the available items. Hashtag order, the order station where new orders are placed. The kitchen where order status is checked. So here if you could see, the base URL, which is like an address, is same, but the stations keeps changing. So that is called endpoint in a tech language. For any tech curious, behind the scene APIs does four things. Get, it's like checking a menu. It's like a get operation. The second is post. It's like similar to placing an order. The best way to enter, let's say if you are running a website and you want to check if a new person has logged in and you want to check if this person exists in my database or not, you will do a get operation. You will call the API, check the database that if this person exists or not. In this case, we will use method as a post. Sorry, get. Then comes the post. Now let's say if a new person has logged in your website and you want to register that user in the database, then you will do a post operation where you are entering this person's data in a database. Then there is something called put slash patch operation. Now this you could consider, let's say the person has logged in but he has changed his email ID. In that case, we will do a put where all the information would remain the same but the email ID will change in the database. Then there is a called delete operation. In this, what will happen, let's say if the person wants his data to be removed from your website, so here we will do a API call with a delete operation. So I think now we have understood. Get is like checking if this person exists. Post is like entering a new user in our database. Put is like updating the existing database details, and delete is like deleting that user from the database.